job, and it's really changed our program, is that we say, okay, I'm Grayson, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to win, okay? So the number one thing that I think that you can help your program with is that it just starts with your positioning and controlling. Get your stance right here, please, okay? The best wrestlers in the world, right here, Lucas, Jason. The best wrestlers in the world, they control this space right here, okay? They control this space right here. If they can win this battle, they got a good chance of winning just about any match. This space requires no certain amount of speed. This space requires no certain amount of skill. It just requires an understanding of where I need to be successful and the right level of intensity and direction to be successful, okay? So, if I'm Grayson, I've actually watched Grayson wrestle a lot, and I hate to help the Badgers too much, but I'm going to just kind of show you where I would start with Grayson, okay? I would probably let him drill about, honestly, I'd probably let him, if he came to my program, I'd probably let him drill for about 2 weeks before I said anything to him. I would just let him come in and get used to just being in the mat room, drilling. Then I would say, okay, all right, this space is important, okay? So here's how we're going to control it for you. So I would do something to make him a little uncomfortable. I would say, I want you, in the next 30 seconds, Grayson, you got to hit 3 level changes, okay? And I don't want you to reach. I want you to put your face into him, and when you're close enough to bite him in the nose, then you can put your hands on him, okay? But I want you to use your level change. And now, he doesn't have to be a guy that's like, what's a good example? For me, it's a Jordan Oliver, right? Like, move my feet. He doesn't have to be a guy to do this, okay? But we have to be able to control the space, and one way to do that is to level change. Move my feet, okay? So I would have him come in, and the first thing we would do is I'd let him drill, and I'd say, okay, now we're going to, where do you want to get? What's your, if you have one shot, you had 15 seconds to win a national title, where do you want to be? Collar tie knee pull, okay? So how are you going to do that every single day to where it's just part of who you are and what you do, and do it at a high level? So it would be get in your stance, okay? I want you to hit a level change. Good. Bring your head into him, collar tie. Go. Boom. Right there. Okay? Now, see how he went right into a shot? I don't want that. Okay? So the first part of our drill, the first 5 minutes of every day, is that we use our hands and we use our feet to close the gap, and we identify where we need to be, we see the shot, and then we snap him out. Okay? So I want you to identify the shot. I want you to start from space, level change, get to where you need to be. Good. See it, touch it, snap it out. Good. Move. Get back into it. Same thing over and over. Good. Good. One more. Good. Great. Okay? And then we would really expand from there, and I could go on and on and on and on. So I think it's important to understand that if we control this space and we get to where we need to be, and you teach your guys that every single day, you can work on your counter offense, you can work on your offense, okay? And then the next part, which I think is important to talk about, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but this guy's going to do more than just stand there, right? This guy's going to do more than just letting Grayson get into his collar tie and hit his right hand single, okay? And here's a big pet peeve of mine that I don't like to say. I don't like just grab his head with your left hand and pull it tight. Okay? I don't want to say clear the tie, right? Because here's what we've gotten really bad at. And maybe this is just us, but we might look inside and do an elbow pass, right? And then clear out of the position. See how he completely cleared the position? Okay? I want my wrestler to change the tie and control the tie. Okay? So what might that look like for Grayson, let's just see. Go. Okay? If this is tight in here, change the tight, control it. Got an elbow pass, he gets back to his left hand club. Okay?